Welcome to your ultimate pit stop, Piston Pundit. Today, we're going to delve into the electrifying world of Volkswagen. Back in 2019, this German automotive giant made a bold declaration. Their future was to be powered by electrons. Fresh off the assembly line, their brand new EVs promised a greener future. But fast forward 5 years, and it seems the road to electrification is bumpier than expected. Post-Dieselgate, with customer satisfaction on a downward spiral, EV hiccups were somewhat anticipated. Today we're going to dissect 5 reasons why we believe Volkswagen is on the brink of an EV catastrophe, and it's only just revving up. But before we hit the gas, if you're new to our channel, do consider subscribing. Your support fuels our motivation to create more content like this. Now let's shift gears and start the countdown. Reason number 5, software snags. EVs being a new technology inevitably come with issues. Volkswagen, however, seems to be facing more challenges than its competitors, particularly with software. The company's move to capacitive controls, in line with industry trends, has led to numerous problems with the infotainment system and related controls. Customers have expressed dissatisfaction with the touch panels on models like the ID.4 and have encountered issues with range calculations, smartphone integration, and charging, among others. Despite promises of over-the-air updates, North American customers are still waiting. Volkswagen's management recognizes these software issues as a significant roadblock in their electrification journey. Volkswagen Group CEO Oliver Blume has outlined a plan for software strategy revision, acknowledging that the company is undergoing a major transformation. As a legacy carmaker, Volkswagen needs to evolve its vehicles into what some might call computers on wheels, accepting the new paradigm of being not just a manufacturing company, but also a software company. Brandon Flash, a former VW ID.4 owner, highlighted the software issues that led him to sell his vehicle. Despite owning several electric cars, including a Tesla Model S for over 100,000 miles, he found the software issues with the ID.4 unforgivable, leading to his decision to sell it. Reason number 4, the ID.4 recall conundrum. In the aftermath of the Dieselgate scandal, Volkswagen found itself in a precarious position. With billions lost and billions more needed to invest in EVs to stay competitive, the company was in a constant scramble for savings. Most of these savings were derived from slashing production costs. But when you're pinching pennies on such a grand scale, it's hard to keep it under wraps from customers. And according to numerous reports, customers aren't exactly thrilled with the build quality of the ID.4. Envisioned as a key player in the future of electric mobility, this electric crossover has shown a few chinks in its armor. Longtime Volkswagen owners, who are used to top-notch build quality, are now encountering issues that were previously unheard of with this automaker. Many have voiced their disappointment with the interior quality, citing concerns like squeaks, rattles, and misaligned panels, detracting from the car's overall aesthetic appeal. Adding to these concerns was a recall issued by Volkswagen last November. The company failed to comply with federal motor vehicle safety standards, specifically regarding the interior sunshade's fireproofing. Volkswagen decided to recall around 24,000 ID.4 models, informing owners by mail and offering to apply flame retardant to the sunshade free of charge. Reason number 3, the Great Wall of China market struggle. When Volkswagen pledged its commitment to full electrification, it was the world's top car maker, with China as its second largest market. Fast forward 5 years, and Volkswagen is struggling to keep pace with Tesla, which sold a staggering 1.31 million EVs globally last year. While North America is still warming up to EV adoption, the scenario in China is different. Volkswagen, once a leader in the Chinese market, is now playing catch-up. As the EV transition accelerates, domestic EV makers like BYD are poised to take the lead. The 2023 sales records paint a clear picture. Despite an uptick in EV sales, Volkswagen's overall sales dipped by 7%. It ranked 8th in China's EV sales, with a market share of just 3.3%. In contrast, BYD and Tesla hold 25% and 15% of the market, respectively. Investor optimism about Volkswagen's EV plan has waned. After a 60% stock surge in 2021, most of these gains were wiped out in 2022. It's evident that Volkswagen is falling short on execution. The company, which promised 6 gigafactories in Europe alone by 2030 and aimed to sell over 2 million EVs annually by 2025, is far from achieving this goal. Reason number 2, ID.3, a perfect 10. The ID.3, with its compact size, affordable price, respectable power, autonomy, and modern technology, was anticipated to be a bestseller in Volkswagen's EV lineup. It was seen as the Golf of the electric future, a perfect 10. However, it ended up scoring a 10 in a less desirable way, with the UK dealer, Volksmaster, highlighting 10 issues with the new ID.3. Software issues topped the list, a common problem for all EVs from this German manufacturer. The ID.3, like its siblings, relies heavily on touch-sensitive controls, leading to numerous complaints about infotainment system freezes and connectivity issues. Furthermore, some software updates have reportedly not gone smoothly, causing temporary disruptions in functionality. Other issues included charging network incompatibility and faster-than-expected battery degradation. Inconsistent fit and finish, as well as build quality, were also pointed out, along with complaints about the complexity of the user interface. Finally, Volksmaster highlighted a few general issues with EVs, including range anxiety, charging infrastructure, customer support and service, and the price point compared to its features and performance, which has been a concern for many potential buyers. Reason number 1, the resistance of customers. The EV industry is facing a universal challenge, with legacy car makers like Volkswagen at the forefront. Their loyal customers, typically conservative and accustomed to conventionally designed cars with impressive build quality, are hesitant to switch to electric cars. The higher cost, less convenience, and perceived unreliability compared to traditional internal combustion cars make the transition difficult. Despite the growing popularity of EVs, the pace of growth is slower than expected. The inability of EV makers to turn a profit and the financial losses incurred are leading to frequent changes in plans. Volkswagen, for instance, had to cancel shifts, halt production of ID.4 and ID.7 for a fortnight last summer, and lay off 300 temporary workers at the Emden plant in August due to strong customer reluctance. Demand is almost 30% below the original forecast, according to the Works Council chief Manfred Wolf. Interestingly, while Volkswagen is grappling with these issues, the European EV market is growing, especially in countries like France, where market share has jumped from 12.8% to 17.4% year-on-year. This paints a picture of a challenging yet evolving landscape in the world of electric vehicles. It's a race where adaptability and innovation will determine the winners. And as we've seen, even giants like Volkswagen are not immune to the hurdles along the way. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world of Volkswagen's EVs. Don't forget to subscribe to Piston Pundit to stay updated on the latest vehicle updates and upcoming videos. See you next time.